Welcome to FunityFit, Dumbbell Dynamics. We'll get started with a warm-up, marching in place. Roll those shoulders around. Tap and reach. Reaching up. Back to center reach. Lunge side to side. Warming up those big muscles in the legs. Long reach here. Come to the center. Reach to the other side. All right, we're going to come up to hamstring curl. Opening that chest. Two and one. All right, we're going to grab those weights and get started. We've got squat and shoulder press. As always, pick the appropriate weight that you need. We're going to do squat to overhead press, shoulder press. All right, sitting down and back in that squat. Squat it down and press up. Inhale down. Exhale as you press up. We're sitting down and back in that squat, pressing through those heels. Two. Last one here. All right, let's roll those shoulders around and down. All right, feet are about hip width apart. We're gonna work bicep curl. We want a slight bend in those knees, tailbone tuck under, squeezing the glutes, quads, and core. One up, one down. Exhale, inhale. One up, down, slow, three. Up, down, slow, slow, slow. Exhale, inhale, going down. Don't forget to squeeze those glutes and that core. One up, down, slow, slow, slow. Last two. One. You got it. Roll those shoulders. Whew. Next up, tricep kickback. We're hinging forward. Elbows go up to the sky. Whew. Pressing back. Press back. Exhale. Inhale. 3 pulse back. Pulse, 2, 3, bring them in. Pulse back, 2, 3, and in. Exhale, pulsing back. Inhale on the in. 2. Last one. Yes. All right, standing up. We're getting a wider stance with those feet. We're going to work those obliques. Slight bend in the knees. Hold that core tight. Tuck that tailbone. Squeeze those glutes. Side, center, side. Last 2. 1. All right, we're going to go back to the top. Squat, shoulder press. This time we're going to work an Arnold press. So those palms are going to be facing in. We're going to squat down. When we press up, the palms turn to face out as we press up. Whew. All right, sitting down and back in that squat. Down. Press it up. Inhale. Exhale. 2, and 1. All right, let's give those shoulders a roll. Woo. Good work. All right. Feet are hip width. Slight bend there. Hammer curl. We're going to start with all the way up and halfway down. Bring those all the way up, halfway down. Exhale. Inhale. Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze that core. All the way down. Halfway up. All right, one up, one down, all the way up, all the way down. Exhale, inhale. Last 2 here. 1. Yes. Roll those shoulders. All right, feet placement stay the same. We're going to work an overhead tricep. Starting with the weights down, tucking that tailbone, squeeze the glutes, quads, and core. Lift it up. Exhale up. Inhale down. Two, 1, and rainbow arms coming down. Roll those shoulders. Get that wide stance with the feet. Slight bend in the knees. We're working the obliques, sides of the waist. Side, center, side. Squeezing those glutes. Squeeze that core. Two, 1. Shoulder roll. Grab a drink. We're going to start a new set. All right, next up is our deadlift with row. Feet hip width apart. Keep a slight bend in those knees. We're going to come down to the shin, 2 counts. You're pressing those hips back like someone's pulling your hips back. Once we come down into that, to the shins, we're going to do 2 rows and then back up. Here we go. Come down 2, row, row, bring it up, pressing through those heels. Inhale, going down, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, squeeze the glutes. Row, row. We've got 2 left. Last one. Row, row, and up. You got it. All right, we're going to place 1 weight down. We're going to work that lateral lunge, single arm pull. Make sure you have room to the side. We're going to lunge to the side, tap that weight down. As we come back up, we're pulling right up to the chest. Here we go. Lunge it down. Pull it up. Inhale. Exhale. Two. 1. All right, get set up for the other side. Again, make sure your area is clear. Lunge. Pull it up. Two more. 1. All right, we're going to keep that 1 weight, working oblique cross chop. We're going to get set up. Your weight is going to be on that right leg, pointing that left toe. As we pull that weight towards the waist, you're going to crunch in, lifting the leg, or keep that foot on the floor. Let's go. Crunch, crunch. Or you can keep that foot on the floor. Two, 1. All right, set up on that other side. Crunch. Two, 1. Woo. All right, back to the top. Deadlift, row. Get your foot placement. Couple deep breaths. Come down to row, row, Press through those heels as you rise up. Row, row, and up. Inhale down. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale and squeeze those glutes. Two to go. Last one, make it your best. Row, row, and up. Whew. All right, one weight down. Lateral lunge, single arm pull. Here we go. Lunge, pull it up. Inhale down, exhale up. 2, 1. And set up the other side. And lunge. Pull it up. Inhale, exhale. Two, 1. All right, let's get a couple deep breaths. Slow down that heart rate. We have our oblique cross chop. Crunch it in. Or keep that foot on the floor. Two, 1. Set up on the other side. Crunch. Crunch it in. Two, 1. Whew. All right, if you want a quick drink, we're going to start a new set. Starting off with lunges around the clock. So we're going to start with 4 lunges forward to the right with the right leg, 4 to the side, 4 to the rear. Then we switch legs to the rear, side, and front. Forward. 2, 1. To the side. 2, 1. To the rear. 2, 1. Other leg rear. 2, 1. Side. 2, 1. Front. 2, 1. Other leg front. 2, 1. Side. 2, 1. Rear. 2, 1. Other leg rear. 2, 1. Side. 2, 1. To the front. 2, 1. Whew, all right, grab those weights. We have standing fly. So weights appropriate for standing fly. We're going to hinge at the hips. Back is flat, head in alignment. Lift up those weights. Exhale up, inhale down. Hold that core in. Two, one. Whew. All right. Calf raise, upright row. Feet are hip width, toes pointing forward. We're going to come up on those toes. As we do, we're pulling up to the chest. Here we go. Pull up. Pull it up. Exhale up. Inhale down. Two, one. All right, we have oblique twist. I want those weights together, slight bend in those knees. We're gonna twist side to side, making like a figure 8 shape with those weights. Here we go, twist, twist. Your lower half is trying to stay stationary. Twisting to those obliques. Two counts here. 2, 2, 2, 2. Last round, 2 and 2. Woo! All right. Lunges. Get a couple deep breaths. Starting with that right leg forward, forward to the front. Here we go. Front. 2, 1. To the side. 2, 1. To the rear. 2, 1. Other leg back. 2, 1. Side. 2, 1. Front. 2, 1. Other leg front. 2, 1. Side. 2, 1. To the back. 2, 1. Other leg rear. 2, 1. Side. 2, 1. Front. 2, 1. Give those legs a shake. Woo. Standing fly. Hinging at the hips. Arms out in front. Back straight. Lift. Exhale up. Inhale down. Two, one. Let's roll those shoulders. Calf raise upright row. This time we want our toes pointing out. That'll work a little bit different area of that calf. Couple deep breaths. Here we go. Lift up and down. Exhale, inhale. Last 2. 1. All right, toes point forward now. Oblique twist. Weights together, 1 weight or 2. Tailbones tucked under, squeezing the glutes, quad muscles, and that core. Crunch. Two counts each side. A scoop. 2, 2, 2. 2 more each side. Last round. Scoop. And whew. Oh, great work. We're almost there. We got floor work coming up next. Grab a drink and grab your mats. I'm going to have 2 sets of weights close by in case one gets too heavy. I'm going to switch to the lighter. Ease yourself to your back. We're going to start with that back pressed into the mat. We're going to work a hip bridge and skull crusher. So you want 1 weight on either side of your face, right next to the ears. Every time we lift up those hips, we're lifting those weights straight up, working those triceps. Whew. Here we go. Lift it up and down. Exhale, inhale. Two, 1. All right, now we want to work a chest press with alternating leg drop. Again, that back is pressed into the mat. Weights are directly over that chest. We're going to alternate dropping a leg as we press up to the sky. Chest press. Here we go. Press up. Press up. Exhale up. Inhale down. Two, 1. All right, I want those weights up, palms facing each other. We're working chest fly, split legs. 2 counts open and 2 counts close. Open 2, close 2. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Two and 1. All right, back to hip bridge. This time I want 1 weight, 1 hand, 1 side in each hand. And we're going to reach that over our head. As we lift up those hips, we're lifting that weight right to the chest. Here we go. Lift it up. Lift up. You're pressing through those heels, squeezing those glutes. Exhale, inhale. Two, 1. All right. Bringing those weights to the chest. Another round of chest press. Alternating leg drop. Weights directly over that chest. And press up. Press up. Exhale, inhale. Two, 1. And palms face each other for chest fly. Here we go. Open 2, close 2. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. We're almost there. 3 to go. 2 and 1. Whew, you got it. All right, set those weights to the side. We're going to stretch those arms overhead, legs out. Okay, while we're here, we're going to do that figure 4 stretch. Bring one leg over the other and bringing that knee towards the chest. We'll slow down our breathing. Deep inhales and exhales. And release that leg. Other leg comes over the knee. Bring that knee towards the chest. Figure 4 stretch. And release. All right, reach arms and legs up to the sky. We're gonna work a dead bug, reaching opposite arm, opposite leg towards the floor. Here we go. Reach. Reach. Last 2. And 1. All right, we're gonna use one leg to rock ourselves to seated. We're gonna work some inner thighs. So I want you to come down on that elbow, make sure it's in line with that shoulder. We're gonna lay on our bottom hip, and that front leg can cross over. We're gonna be lifting that bottom leg, so we're flexing that foot, we're squeezing those muscles, keeping that leg tense. Here we go, lifting up, lift. Exhale as you lift up. Two more, and then we're gonna pulse. Little pulses. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that leg. Let's roll around to the other side. Again, elbow in line with that shoulder. Laying on your hip. Top leg crosses over. That bottom leg is tense. Those muscles are tight. Flexed foot. Whew. Here we go, lifting up. Lift. Lift. Exhale. Inhale. Two, 1, little pulse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it. Woo. All right. I want you to straddle that mat. We're going to work that hip mobility, dropping our knees side to side, 90-degree angles. Two, 1. All right, let's stretch those legs into a V. We're going to stretch towards one leg, doesn't matter which one, we'll do both. Reach towards those toes. All right, let's reach towards the center. And reach towards the other leg. You got it. Now bring those legs back together. We're going to get a spine twist. One leg comes over the other. We're going to reach around and look behind you. Unwrap that leg. And we're going to fold the other over. And release. Let's get a runner's lunge. We want to plant our hand on the inside of that arch. That forward leg arm reaches for the sky, opening that chest. Come back down to the ground. Back knee comes down. Rolling that front leg flat. Bring that leg behind. Other one comes forward for runner's lunge. Planting your hand. Reaching that forward leg arm up to the sky. Open that chest. And bring down. Back knee comes down. Front leg flat. Whew. All right. We're going to come up to forward fold. Pause here for a moment. Place those hands above the knees. And we're going to slowly roll it up. Roll those arms around and down. All right, bring one arm across, shoulder stretch. And behind the head for tricep stretch. Bring that arm around. See if you can find the fingers of each hand, meet them, and look up. Release that arm. Other one comes across, shoulder stretch. And overhead for tricep stretch. Reaching that arm around. Trying to meet the fingers. And looking up. Release. Let's clasp those fingers behind your back and stretch them out. Clasp in front. All right, deep inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. And big hand to you all. Great job, good work. Keep stretching, plenty of water, get some protein to feed those muscles. Give us a like and subscribe to our channel. It'll allow us to bring you more content. Thank you.